Freeze, don't move. Yeah, man, you're gonna watch that video, you're gonna learn how to say time in Spanish, yeah? Guys, don't call the police for me. That was just a remote. No, let's get into the video. Guys, in the previous video, I ran through some of the key phrases, not all of them, but some of the key phrases that you use whenever you say the time in Spanish. All right. In today's video, we're going to be using those key phrases, and we're going to say sometimes in Spanish. All right. Now, if you pay attention to the picture that I have above my head, you'll notice that I've separated the phrases. On one side, I have the beginner phrases, and these would be son las and esla. And then on the other side, I would have the ending phrases. All right. And these would be de la madrugada, de la mañana, de la tarde, de la noche. All right. Now, the reason for doing that is um, let's speak on the beginning phrases first. Now, the beginning phrases, son las and esla, I put those as beginning phrases because they'll always be used in the beginning, right? Whenever you're saying the time. Okay, so those son las and esla will always be used when you're saying the time. They'll always be used in the beginning when you're saying the time in the present tense, meaning the current time. All right. Now, the end phrases or the ending phrases, right, that I have will always be used at the end, right, of whenever you're saying the time. These phrases will always be used at the end. Remember in the first video that I did explaining the phrases, right, the key phrases, we said that son, all right, in son las, the first part of son las, son, is used when the time is more than 1 o'clock. All right, so if it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever time it is, as long as it is not 1 o'clock, you use son las. All right, now the last aspect of it, remember I stated that las is just representing the hour, because the hour in Spanish is a feminine noun, hora, right? Hora. And so las in this case is just representing the hour, and being that the hour is a plural number, that is why we have las and not la. All right. So I'm going to give you an example using son las, our beginning phrase, and we're going to pick one of the ending phrase. Let's say we use de la mañana. All right. So we're going to state a time. Let's say it is 8 o'clock in the morning, right? Now, how would you ask what the time is? Remember, you asked the time by asking, ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? And remember, we said that that literally means what time is it? ¿Qué means what? Hora means time. And es, because it's in the context of a question, would be is it? All right. So, what time is it? So, let's role play. ¿Qué hora es? Now, if the time is 8 o'clock in the morning, right, we would say son las. How do you say 8 in Spanish? Ocho, right? And then we're saying that it is in the morning. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Son las 8 de la mañana. So son las 8 de la mañana would be it is 8 in the morning. All right. And then we can do that if let's say it's 9 o'clock. We would say son las 9 de la mañana. All right. Now we can also use another ending phrase. We're going to continue with son las as our beginning phrase, but we can also use another ending phrase. Let's use de la tarde, which would be in the evening, right? In the afternoon, evening. So let us say it is 3 o'clock, right? In the evening or in the afternoon. Would we say esla in this case? No, we wouldn't, right? We're going to still use son las because the time is higher than 1 o'clock. We only use esla when it is 1 o'clock. So let us say the time is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Son las 3 de la tarde. Son las 3 de la tarde. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Son las 3 de la tarde. All right. And we can also do the same using the same beginning phrase, son las. And if the time is 9 o'clock in the night, we would say son las 9 de la noche. Get it, guys? So as long as it's not 1 o'clock, as long as it's not 1 o'clock, you're gonna use the beginning phrase son las. All right. And then you whatever time of the day it is, if it is morning, you would use de la mañana. But if it's before daylight, you would use de la madrugada. So we're going to do an example with de la madrugada. So let us say it is 2 in the morning, right? So we're going to ask, what time is it? What time is it? ¿Qué hora es? Son las 2 de la madrugada. Son las 2 de la madrugada. Remember, de la madrugada is used when it is a time in the morning that is before daylight. All right. So when it's super early in the morning, before daylight, we use de la madrugada. So son las 2 de la madrugada would be it is 2 in the morning. All right. Now we're gonna use esla as our beginning phrase, Now remember, esla is only used when the time is 1 o'clock. All right. So we're gonna say it's 1 p.m. right? Because it can only be 1 p.m. or 1 in the morning. All right. So using esla, it's gonna be super easy. All right. So ¿qué hora es? We're gonna say it's 1 in the afternoon. ¿Qué hora es? Es la una. Es la una de la tarde. Es la una de la tarde. It's 1 in the afternoon. All right. Now, you noticed I said una instead of uno. Remember, time in Spanish is a feminine noun, which is hora, right? Hora. Now, because time is a feminine noun, right? We said that in most cases, feminine nouns end with a. We have to, because this is how Spanish works. Everything has to match up. If it is a feminine noun, we have to use a feminine article. The feminine article would be la, right? So es la. Now, because uno would be masculine with the o at the end, we have to change uno to feminine. So we have to move the o, right? And we put a. So we feminize the uno then. That is why we have a at the end instead of o. All right. So guys, oh yes, we can do one more, right? Let's use de la madrugada. So let's say it's 1 in the morning, right? So you'd ask, ¿qué hora es? What time is it? Es la una de la madrugada. All right. Es la una de la madrugada would be 1 in the morning. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you did find this one to be helpful. And you can always rewatch and go through my videos. If there's something you're not certain about, you can also always drop a comment and I'll provide some clarity. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.